This is day 1 of the 21-day detachment protocol. The day everything changed. Not the day they cheated, not even the day they left, but the day your heart understood they're not coming back the same way. You remember that moment. Maybe you were holding your phone, maybe you were sitting on your bed, maybe you were pretending everything was normal, and then something inside you dropped. Your hands felt cold. Your chest felt tight. Your stomach sank like you missed a step in the dark. You didn't scream. You didn't break things. You just went quiet. That wasn't weakness. That was shock. Psychology calls it acute stress response. When trust shatters, your brain reacts as if something life-threatening just happened. Cortisol floods your body. Your heart beats faster. Your logical thinking slows down. That's why you couldn't process it properly. That's why you kept rereading the messages. That's why you stared at the wall for minutes that felt like hours. Your brain was trying to solve something that had no logical solution, because safety had turned into betrayal. And that is one of the deepest wounds a human can feel. Carl Jung once said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." But on day 1, you don't feel like becoming anything. You just feel hurt. Not loud hurt, the quiet kind. The kind where you still love them a little. The kind where you remember how they used to look at you. The kind where part of you hopes this is just a misunderstanding. That hope is painful, because it fights with reality, and your brain doesn't know which one to accept. MRI studies show that heartbreak activates the same pain centers as physical injury. The anterior cingulate cortex lights up the same way it does when your body is hurt. That's why your chest aches. That's why it feels heavy to breathe. This is not drama, this is biology. You didn't just lose a person. You lost the future you built with them. The imagined mornings, the plans, the version of yourself that existed when they held your hand. And when the future collapses, your nervous system panics. There's a line from a film that feels painfully true. The saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies. It comes from the one you trusted, the one you loved without defense. On day 1, your mind keeps replaying their voice, their smile, their promises. Not because you're weak, but because your attachment system is screaming, "Restore connection, bring safety back." Dr. Helen Fisher's research shows that rejection activates the same brain systems involved in addiction withdrawal. That means today, you are not just heartbroken. You are withdrawing from someone who felt like home. And withdrawal feels desperate. You want to text them. You want to explain yourself again. You want to fix something that may not even be yours to fix. And I need you to hear this gently. Your urge to reach out is not love. It's fear. Fear of losing what felt safe. Fear of being alone. Fear that maybe you weren't enough. But listen closely. Their betrayal is not a measurement of your value. It is a reflection of their capacity. There's another line from cinema that hits differently now. Sometimes the person you'd take a bullet for ends up being the one holding the gun. And that realization hurts in a way words can't explain. On day 1, you are not required to be strong. You are allowed to feel it. The heaviness, the confusion, the small ache in your throat when their name crosses your mind. You loved sincerely, and sincere love always leaves a mark. But this shock, this painful awakening is not the end of your story. It is the first step of awareness. Right now, your brain is adjusting to a new reality. It's trying to understand that the person you trusted is no longer safe for your heart. That takes time. So tonight, if your mind feels loud, if your heart feels tender, if you're holding back tears that no one else sees, know this: you are not broken. You are in transition. Shock doesn't last forever. And tomorrow, we begin to understand what your mind is doing behind the scenes. This is day 1, and you're still here. Before you close this video,
Breathe. You survived day 1. You didn't run from the pain, you didn't deny it, you faced it. And that already makes you stronger than you think. This is the Detached Mindset. This channel is not about fake positivity. It's not about pretending you don't hurt. It's about understanding your pain psychologically so it stops controlling you. If something in this video felt like it understood you, not judged you, then stay. Subscribe. Because this is only day 1 of the 21-day detachment protocol. Tomorrow we talk about something even deeper. Why your mind keeps replaying memories, and why you feel addicted to someone who hurt you. And trust me, when you understand that, everything begins to shift. If you're committed to this journey, comment, Day 1 complete. Let me see who's serious about healing. And if you know someone silently breaking inside, share this with them. Not because it's a video, but because it might be the explanation they never received. This is not the end of your story. It's the first step of your transformation. I'll see you tomorrow.